You could put it on Helsinki railway station billboard. I don't know where I would be without this program, honestly, if looking.
This is a story of a woman who went from self-doubt and confusion to clarity and unshakable self-trust just in 6 weeks. These are Kristine's exact words. This is her transformation.
I think so. I'm feeling actually very positive and nice, and a little bit sad that this is the last day of the program. I was in the relationship which I was feeling something is not working, but I didn't had self-trust and confidence to make decisions in those relationships. This prompted me to join the group so I could actually find my true self.
How was your overall experience working together with me?
It was, as always, excellent. It was relaxing. It gave me a lot of confidence. And what was the most amazing is that all the lectures, they kind of came in the right time.
So what tangible results did you get from our work together?
I do more trust into my intuition. In selecting clothing, I'm recreating now this safe space in my apartment. And the last and the most thing is that I have come to very clear understanding where my relationships are. And I feel more relief that I can believe in myself, that my feelings are correct. I think the most intangible is this golden light we get from this our personal workshop. That has become almost like a meditation in itself, which just calms myself. That, yeah, when I freak out and start to kind of leave my body, then it's like, oh, let's ground myself and let's rely on the golden light.
But do you still kind of recognize the moments when this old comes, this protection field you had created before?
It has popped up in some situations where I was like, okay, should I do something? And then it's like, I don't need to do anything anymore. I will rely on the light, when you get in this anxiety and stress. And it's like, okay, whether I go all the way or the golden light. And now it's like, okay, golden light. I rely on universe.
What is one specific way your life has been impacted as a result of working with me?
I will probably return back to this my relationships with the boyfriend and now with my friend. At the beginning, there was a kind of a doubt about whether it's okay. Maybe we should have another chance. Even there were days when I had the self-doubt. Like even the last few weeks, there was this about that I'm allowed to express anger. It's okay to feel lonely and grief and sadness. Understanding that I'm actually building in my house this safe space. So unintentionally, this program took me very fast through very large process of how my relationships transitioned from one space to other one.
This chakra meditation, how it went.
Every day I did meditation and I blacked out at heart chakra. And then 7 days later, we had this very serious discussion. And the next day when I listened to meditation, I actually for the first time was able to sit it through from beginning to end and actually realized what's it about. It's always amazing and inspiring. Amazing how you feel what's happening. And I think your message you're giving is in so many layers. It always talks right to the heart. And it's kind of not situation bound. It feels like you're giving the guidance for more than just this moment. It's kind of transcending the time and space.
Thank you. That's very meaningful to feel that you catch this. Because my intention is not talk to your brain. Like my intention is talk to your heart and to open your heart to receiving. What was the most impactful part of the training for you?
The fact that we had meditations allowed me to ground myself and work on some kind of aspect. And then the workshops allowed my brain to be happy because I love to live in my head and overthink. It was kind of, again, working on so many layers, what made the biggest impact. Still surprised about looking back how much your words, what you were saying that day, was fitting like perfectly for the moment I'm in.
What have you implemented from what you learned from me?
I suggest everyone try the tea meditation. It was something different than expected. Actually, think about the workshop about the tools for the grounding and releasing this kind of stress. I kind of actually have been more actively returning back to those tools. And I'm waiting for next summer to go tenting and be out alone. And I'm also hugging the trees and tasting the trees. There has been actually so much tools given during these 6 weeks that it's amazing It kind of fits to every situation, what also comes in the future.
What did you find confusing?
One thing was about chakra meditation. Instead of going in, and I had expectations when we started it that I will go and it's like, oh, how is the chakra feeling? Is it blocked, not blocked? What color it is? And you were like, ignore it. Imagine it perfect and working like should. I never had this kind of approach. Instead of finding mistakes or faults, we just went in and made it right. Human design has become one really, really serious part of my life. In those 2 lectures alone, there is massive amount of information. I don't think there is anything, because life is many different things. I felt maybe you could only have it longer, the program. Even more tools and more great workshops. From the person who was a bit confused and due to this long not working relationship, very confused and lost, and I would even say unhappy in many ways, I ended up being a person who can even ignore my friends' suggestions, rely on my self-confidence. I kind of feel that I know where I'm standing, I know where I'm going, I know there is road ahead of me, but I also, even this is a massive transformation for me, this anger and grief which I have been feeling lately, I let it be. I do not fight against it even anymore. So yeah, from unhappy, confused person to self-trusting person who knows why it's where I'm going, and a bit childish nowadays.
That's amazing. Yeah, thank you.
If there would be any other second person whom this could help as much as it helped me, I would spread it all over. You could put it on Helsinki railway station billboard. I don't know where I would be without this program, honestly. I'm so grateful. If this can help, my words can help anyone, please use me.
To see if working with me is your next step starts with a conversation. It is a clarity call where I ask you a couple of questions: where you are, where you would like to be, and what is stopping you from getting there. It is simple, pressure-free conversation. The link to book a clarity call is in the description box below.